Is there a two-player? No, there's not, but my name is Jared.
Nope. Yeah, it looks like there's two-player. My name's Devin.
Yeah, there is two-player, but you can't play this like... Actually, I can control both at the same time. With the analog sticks.
What? Were you able to do that before? I don't remember being able to do that.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I played it on the GameCube, but I'm pretty sure you could. I'm pretty sure you could use a C-stick to control this, but we're taking a look here at Resident Evil 0, the HD remaster. We're looking at it on the PC. Here we are on a train.
They only remastered it for the PC?
No, it's out on the PS4 as well. And I'm not sure if it's coming to anything else or is going to be on anything else. I'm not positive, but we'll see.
Yeah, I really don't
Anyway.
remember being able to control them at the same time. But that might have been because most of the time they were separate, and you can just change between the two characters.
Get that mouse off there. The whole time they're not separate, but there are sections where they get separated. I just got to the section where they decided to team up, and now they're buddies. This is Rebecca and Billy. If you don't know, you should know. I didn't turn off my Skype thing. That's great. Hey, that guy's online. Or not Skype, Steam.
Oh yeah, Steam.
So with the HD remaster, very much like the previous one, where they remastered the first game, they changed the control scheme. So I am not playing with tank controls. I am playing with the basically the whatever, I don't know what they're called. Normal controls, where you press forward, you go forward. You press left, you go left. And it feels a lot better. You know what?
I don't remember this one having tank controls, did it?
Oh yeah, they've all had tank controls. 4 was the first one that didn't have tank controls.
Oh.
But you know what? After playing the first one again and playing this one again, I'm not sure I really like these old Resident Evil games the more I play them. I think a large part of it was nostalgia, but like it's not one of those games that I can go back to.
Yeah, this is
this
definitely one I
game-
can't go back to. I like it, but like the train scene was way too long for me.
Oh, this was like, as far as my favorite Resident Evils go, this was one of my favorite ones. At one point in time. But I am no longer... I'm just kind of tired of the formula altogether. So, I have no idea. Like, the beginning of this game, this takes place before the first Resident Evil, of course. I don't actually know where I'm going or what I'm supposed to be doing right now. But this takes place before the first Resident Evil. And at the beginning of the game, there's like some dude who's singing on top of a mountain, and all the leech things are like his dad. They're like, he's their dad, and just all this weird stuff. And I'm just like, Japan's so weird, but like this isn't even like a good weird. It's kind of just a dumb weird. I'm not sure I really like anymore.
Is your train still moving, right?
Yeah, the train. Well, it didn't start moving. I'm gonna send Billy up there. Unless they both go, I don't know. It wasn't moving originally, but then it started moving after the guy on the cow or on the mountain started singing again, and so it just magically started. Oh, I guess they both come. So this is the HD remaster. Obviously, it looks way better than the original, which I think the original looked really good. Not to downplay the original in any way. I thought that was a great looking game on the GameCube. How do I get
Absolutely.
down here? But this just looks a lot cleaner. The unfortunate thing, though, is that the cutscenes... There we go. Come on, move forward. The cutscenes where the in-game cutscenes look good because it looks like the game. But the full-motion video cutscenes, those look terrible because they don't look any better. They didn't bother doing like any upgrades. Won't that kill me? Guess not.
That's how you reconnect cables, by the way. You just push them together.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what touches what. You just shove them all in there. See, this is an example of a cutscene that's not in-game. That wasn't a very good one because it didn't give you a lot of details. Or it wasn't very long to show you, to give you enough information
Yeah.
and show you how bad it actually looks. But they look pretty bad because they're straight from the GameCube version.
So now you guys are separated. I wonder if that mattered if who was going first.
Yeah. I
You
think it
chose
does.
Billy to go and reconnect the cables.
Yeah, I think if I did it with Rebecca, she would just get knocked down there.
Oh yeah, this is the great integrated system of how you send stuff to each other.
Yeah. almost. I guess I think I sent the train key, but I'm gonna wait and get Rebecca because I don't remember where this goes to. So I don't know.
How far in are you?
This is very early. Like this is very early when. Oh come on, turn around.
So you haven't really done much of anything yet.
No, I basically walked around the train a little bit, and Rebecca and Billy had their terrible dialogue with each other, which is another thing. Like, it's hard for me to kind of look past the terrible dialogue of these games. Like, it's so bad. Like, the voice acting is better than the first one was, of course, but the conversations are so stupid, and oh man, I want to like it, but even more so, like, even though they changed the controls, like, now that I can move, like, in a normal fashion, every time I get into a fight, I just notice, like, this shooting is the stupidest thing in the world.
You're straight up or down. That's the only shots you can make.
I don't know why at the time I didn't think anything of it, but, like, I'm shooting, like, way up here.
And you're doing headshots.
Yeah, and the guy could be, you know, at, like, 3 feet away, but it's like, oh, that's a headshot. That counts as a headshot.
Mm-hmm.
This is a body shot. That's feet. It's super dumb. Can I go in here yet, or do I need this to get... Do I need a train key for that?
Like, the strategy for it is, like, if they're further away, just shoot them in the body. They get as they get really close to you, just shoot way up in the air, and you'll get a headshot. And if you knock them on the ground, shoot down. That's, like, the only strategy that I ever use when I play these games.
Right. Well, the risk was wait for them to get pretty close, and then hopefully you can shoot them in the head and explode their head and kill them in a very quick fashion. I mean, this looks super good. I think these backgrounds, I think they look really nice. Again, they looked great on the GameCube, but they look even better in HD.
Yeah, I thought this game looked really good on the GameCube, actually.
And they also added widescreen, so that's a big difference. So there's more that you can see, which this is all nice. It's really nice. There was a conversation I was listening to someone when the first game came out. They're like, should players go back and experience this game now that it's in such a good form? And at the time, if you asked me years ago, I would have said, yeah, that would have been a great way to experience these games. But honestly, these games, maybe they're not that good anymore.
Should they be put to rest?
Maybe, I think the design of these games, there's a lot of things I like about it, being able to explore the different levels and run into all the puzzles that you run into, but like the combat is super annoying. Like that's the thing now that the handling is decent, now it's the combat that's super annoying. So it's like you got to change the combat for me to. If you change the combat, I think I would like these games again.
But at what point are you actually just changing the game itself?
Yeah, I know.
Can you change all that stuff and it's still? I mean, I'm sure it's obviously in the same environment. It's like the same story, but like you want all these different changes to it. It's no longer.
Well, I mean, this isn't the same. I mean, even if you pretty it up, I would argue that it's still not the same game. I would argue that it's a new game at that point. Even though you're not changing a lot of other things, but you are changing the handling and you're changing the way it looks. You're adding widescreen. So I feel like at that point it is a different game. So I don't know, wrong one.
It just almost feels like those kind of controls aren't really accepted anymore. Like, how many games do they make with tank controls?
Oh, like none. I mean, I'm not playing this on tank controls, and I would never go back to play it on that. I tried it a little bit at first just to see what it felt like, but I quickly was like, nope, no thanks. And at the time, I liked the tank controls, which I don't know what was wrong with me. I thought, like, oh, they were a lot of fun, but no.
Yeah, I got used to them.
Yeah, I got used to them, but when I look back, it's like I was constantly fighting against them, and you shouldn't have to constantly fight against the controls.
Yeah, so you should definitely do some combat here and see what it's like.
We'll get to that eventually. I picked a really bad spot. What the heck? It's locked from the other side? Is he supposed to have that train key? I don't know what's going on. I picked a really bad spot for this to happen.
Is that...
Or for us to record.
Is that the key you need?
I don't know.
For that
No,
door?
I thought I had to send him a screwdriver or something, if I remember
Do you have
correctly.
a screwdriver? Send him that coffee cup. Send her that coffee cup. Say, thinking about you.
Does it say that on there?
No.
Wait, what did that say? I never read this stuff. Crap.
Sharp object.
There's something stuck in the keyhole. It's preventing the door. You could probably get it if you have something sharp. Yeah, and it's not a knife, so I need to get a screwdriver. I'm pretty positive.
Can you go down that thing to the right?
You need like you put like some hook thing in it, and you
Probably
open
like
it
a
up.
crowbar or something.
It's not necessarily a crowbar. She doesn't have no, and I don't think I can use a knife with him. I'm pretty positive it's a screwdriver. Yeah, because that's a combat knife. So you didn't like this game?
Oh no, I did like the game. Did I say I didn't really like the game?
I thought you did earlier. I really liked this game back when it did come out on the GameCube. It was like this and Code Veronica were my two favorite Resident Evil games.
Code Veronica and 3 were my favorite.
I think I really like this one mostly because I really like trains in video games for some reason. So I'm not like a train enthusiast in real life or anything, but I really like trains in video games.
All right,
and,
glad we got that out of the way.
Yeah, well, I think that's why I liked it originally. I was like, oh, this is fun. I get to explore a train.
There was a train in Resident Evil 3.
Yeah, well, it's not as good as this one. It didn't look as good as this one.
Oh, it definitely didn't look as good, and you weren't on it that long. But actually, the reason I hate this game and I got so frustrated with this game was like every single time I played through it, and I played a decent amount of it. I think you end up like at a mansion at some point, just like you do in the first game. Yeah. And when you start fighting those monkeys, I get stuck every time I fight those monkeys.
Yeah, those monkeys were really stupid because they do a whole ton of damage, and it was so hard to hit them. They're kind of like the dogs, in a way where it's like you go to shoot, like you're pointing at the ground, you go to shoot, and they jump, and you miss, and then they attack you, or something stupid like that. Yeah,
and they're really fast, and so when you try to dodge them, they end up usually just jumping and hurting you, and pretty much killing you every time. I wasted like all my ammo trying to kill them. And I would get stuck in a place where like I'd walk out of the room that I'm in, and there was like 4 monkeys around me, and I couldn't get past them. So I had to end up restarting the game.
Oh yeah, so here's something to bring up, one small change they made, which is kind of a nice thing. So in this Resident Evil, you didn't have to use those item boxes like you did in previous ones. So now you have at the bottom here, when you throw stuff on the ground, all I have on the ground is the ink ribbon, but it'll show me where I left it. So in the original game, they didn't have this. I don't believe so. And so I can actually see where this particular item is, so I can just leave stuff anywhere, which is nice, not having to remember something as small as that, because I don't know, I would do that with like ammo or something. I'd throw ammo somewhere and I just completely lose track of it.
So they don't have the boxes anymore?
Not in this one. I mean, there weren't item boxes in 0 to begin with.
Oh, I don't remember that. I thought there always were.
No. Which never made any, I mean, not that argue any real life logic in any video game, but like it always didn't make any sense. I think we have to examine this one.
Open it up.
Wait, how do I?
Do you need a key to open it?
Oh, I need some objects to stick in there. See, like this, I'll just leave here now because who cares?
Then anytime you look at your map, you can see it.
Yeah, so I can just come back and find that.
Okay. So at first I was thinking like, man, this would be cool if they actually just, added a co-op element to this where we could actually play together. But now I'm thinking like, well, if I was Billy, I'd just be sitting in that room until you actually got something. I'd just be like,
but it'd be fun for you.
Yeah.
Like, no, what would be cool is if, while you're stuck in that area, if you could just view me.
Yeah.
So like,
play some mini games.
If there was just, what's that?
Just play some mini games.
Yeah, you just have to play like different Capcom mini games. Actually, I'm gonna take this briefcase with me. What is this? I don't read these notes.
Take this with me.
Dang it! I didn't want to press the door.
You turned towards the door.
Yeah, but I was standing on top of the briefcase. No, but if you could like watch me and like help me while I'm trying to figure out where to go.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad then, I guess.
Yeah. All right, pick up that. Gosh darn it!
So the controls are really good now?
Well, they're better than tank controls, that's for sure. This is my favorite part of the video. We just go in and out of the conductor's room.
Has the effect of going through the door like a black loading screen, essentially.
There we go.
Is that still a height of fear, like it used to be?
For me, it never was.
Oh,
I forgot to flip the switch. Just what every conductor needs: a ladder to the roof. Yeah, it was never. This was never fearful for me. I just liked the way it looked when they did it. Because after playing, when I played the first game, I was like, "Oh, there's a chance something would jump out." And then after like the millionth door, it's like, "Oh wait, no, nothing will ever jump out. It's just a loading screen."
It's just loading screen. Yeah, I got that same. I kind of felt the same way after I played so much Resident Evil. However, one thing I do like is the fixed cameras. So that way when you go through a door and I hear like the zombies, I didn't necessarily know where they were. Like sometimes they would place them in an angle, like right when you're about to change the camera angle, they'd be right there. And that scared me as a kid.
Stop, Rebecca. Yeah, no, I mean the angles I thought were good.
You go in there and you hear zombies.
I like the fixed camera.
I'm like, okay, where are they at? They're gonna come after me. Or you hear dogs and stuff.
I still really like fixed camera games. I think, I mean, this stuff, obviously, these aren't real textures necessarily, but, like, this stuff looks great. And I can't remember, like, if you could see, like, the salt and pepper shaking there and the little menu over here is shaking. I mean, little touches like that are nice. I don't remember if it was like that on the GameCube or not. Where am I at?
You know what? We should have probably played it on the GameCube first.
Yeah, I can
and then compared
that in there. It's basically just a much fuzzier version of this game. Much lower resolution, so it's fuzzy.
Well, so now you got the tool that you need, and get that ammo.
Get that. What is that?
Shotgun shells.
Grenade ammo? Shotgun? I'll take it. I'll take it because there's a big spider or scorpion you have to fight at the end here, and it's super annoying.
Yeah, I remember that. It's just a spider that just sits in the middle of the train station there, or the train. Is this like... Oh no, I think it's in a bigger area. It's not like in the middle of the seats.
So, oh wait, I think it comes when I go back through this room. So I don't know about you, but when I play with tank controls, I can never run straight. I always end up like trying to run a direction, and then you just end up like running down a wall.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like that's the thing that'll guide you and keep you going.
There you go.
Terrifying.
Oh, it's not a spider, it's a scorpion.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said spider. Because I was agreeing with you. Because I thought it was a spider.
I think I said spider or scorpion. Oh. I don't know. The tape will reveal the truth.
So you just run away from it? That's the strategy?
Yeah. See ya. I'm Rebecca. I'm weak. I don't think,
How dare you say that?
This room. End of the game. Just hide in this closet. Alright, I guess I have to fight it. I didn't know... I had to fight... I thought I could run.
I thought I could just hide.
I didn't know there was going to be combat in this game.
Jump off the train, please.
Yeah. Tuck and roll. Yeah, and the dialogue of this is so stupid.
Try to run past it.
Not to be in... What?
Try to run past it.
That's what I'm going to try to do, but it's pretty narrow.
Yeah.
Not to be insulting to Japanese people, but I don't know if like it's just the stupidity of the try to run past it.
Yeah, that seems kind of ridiculous. Move forward. Oh wait.
I'm reloading.
So, yeah, this seems kind of dumb. How are you supposed to dodge things in this game?
Whoops. This would kill her.
Yeah. And if I was Rebecca, I would not be fighting this thing.
I wouldn't even get...
Just get right up on it and start shooting it more.
Ow! How am I? I'm at caution. I can make it.
Are you on easy or something?
I'm a medium. Or normal. The dialogue in this game is so stupid, is what I was gonna get at. Crap! I just changed to Billy. Great! The dialogue in this game is so dumb. At the beginning, Rebecca... I have to do all that over again. I hate this game. The dialogue's so dumb, like... Billy's supposed to be like this Bamf who you're supposed to think is so cool. And like maybe when I was younger I thought that was true, but like now looking back on it, it's like, this is so stupid.
Yeah.
The dialogue is so dumb. Hopefully if I can get them back together I can give you a nice example of that.
So she's like,
and then like Rebecca's like, You're a killer. You've killed 23 people, but okay, I'll team up with you. But if you do anything, I will shoot you.
You try to kiss me.
Yeah. Don't finger me. Alright, he doesn't have...
So maybe you should send her down the hole. That way Billy can fight. I don't know how much you're supposed to shoot that dude, but like... If you have to pop like 40 bullets into that scorpion, that seems kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. I was gonna send Billy down.
Yeah, so you have to be her.
What? Give him all of it.
And go down the hole.
Am I not changing the number? What's going on? There we go.
So are you using an Xbox One controller to play this too?
No, I'm using a PS4 controller. But you could use an Xbox One or a PS4. Or a 360, whatever floats your boat.
Making sure you weren't using the mouse keyboard.
No. I think you can do that, but I did not.
Let's split up.
Okay.
I just told her, you stay here. You suck. Where am I going?
No, you want to be, don't you have to do the whole entire thing over again?
Oh, I have to go.
So you have to go up the
Yeah,
ladder.
I have to go on the roof, but I couldn't remember. Move.
You want to be her though.
Rebecca. Why would I want to be her?
You want her to fall through the hole and get stuck.
Oh, that's right. I wonder if she is actually weaker.
I think she is. Women tend to be weaker.
Objectively speaking, women are weaker, so.
Let's not get into that debate. And then they put that in a video game and nobody was freaking out about that 15 years ago, whenever this came out.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, were they?
No, probably not. But, like, I don't know, Anita Sarkeesian's going to make a video on it soon.
Yeah, you make. I know it's just a remaster from years ago, but now that this comes out again, it's going to be a huge deal. The fact that and the woman is weaker.
Women are going to be like beat up in the streets because of this.
Yeah,
because men.
We're gonna have another Sandy Hook.
Never mind. Let's go.
Let's go. Looks like you're already cautioned. You're like holding your side, unless that's just how she walks, because that's how hot she is.
Yeah. Well, she's dainty, so
which, by the way,
she has to hold her
she
side.
needs to be a little hotter than this because I'm not into the short hair girls like that.
Yeah, she needs to grow her hair out. Also, one of the things I can never remember in this series, I don't pay attention to the story at all. I always find people who are like really into the Resident Evil story. I'm just like, I don't get it. Where am I going? Where is this dumb ladder at? I know it was one of those box cars, but I can't.
You have to go to the end of the train.
What?
You have to go to the end of the train. So go down to that door. Can you go through that door down there?
Not this one. When I go up there, that's where I activate it. I thought it was... This is great content. Me just trying to figure out where to go. This is our Let's Play.
I think you're going the wrong way.
How do you know?
Well,
I can just switch to Billy.
But you don't want to be Billy.
I'm not saying I want to be Billy, but if he finds it, I can...
If he finds it.
I can tell Rebecca. It is funny thinking about Rebecca's just standing there like waiting like an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this... I just met Rebecca. I went the wrong way. Sorry, I'm leaving. Never mind. She's like, what are you doing? Nothing. Just got confused, got turned around.
What were you doing this whole time while I was walking the whole entire train? Just standing here.
I was standing at the door. Yeah, we can't go through here.
I know, I'm telling you. Is there another door you can go through at the steps? Not those steps. Not those steps.
This one?
No, go back to the other door. Yeah, keep going.
This here?
Or is that a window? No, never mind.
I just did this. How do I not remember how to do this?
Yeah, keep going back there.
But the more I've been playing this, the more not this, but I haven't played much of this obviously, but I remember a lot of this except for this part. The more I've been thinking, it's like maybe Resident Evil.
No, can't you? Oh my!
I can't go down there. That door's locked.
Okay, that door's locked.
But I've been thinking like maybe Resident Evil 4 is the only good Resident Evil. Are you saying back here?
Yep.
Oh, it is back here. What is shining? Oh, never mind. I always see that light pass by and I think something's there. Yes, Rebecca, go up the ladder. You don't have to ask me. Some of the design in these games is super annoying too. Like the whole thing is like, you use this item, it's completely useless. Do you want to hold on to it? It's like, why even ask me about it?
Yeah. It should be like you discarded it. You no longer need this. Maybe some people think like they're being tricked. Like, well, maybe I can use it at some point. They're just telling me that, so I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, the Dark Souls of the old games.
All right, now we have a better strategy that we have Billy doing this.
She dies. She can't handle the fall.
She's weak.
Alright. Get everything and send it up to Billy, because you're stupid. She spends the rest of the game in here.
I think the train crashes, doesn't it? Spoiler.
Yeah. It does crash. That's how you end up in the you park the train in the mansion.
Oh, I thought that was much further down the road. Did you go to the mansion right away? Maybe I wasn't that far in this game.
I don't remember. I remember a lot of parts of the train pretty well, but I don't, Oh my gosh, I have to send each one, and then I have to switch to Billy and take him out.
Yeah, you are. So no wonder they made this game turn from like a 5-hour game to a 12-hour game because of this.
What are you talking about?
Constantly having to do like this slow stuff where you have to like keep switching between them and giving each other stuff.
What do you mean they turn into a 5-hour game?
Yeah.
Yeah. This game's not that long,
Isn't it?
No.
Did you beat it?
I don't remember it being that long. Yeah, I beat it. I only finished it once though.
Yeah, my backlog of games, especially like the ones I want to beat this game. I don't know when that'll ever happen, and I also want to play through Resident Evil 2.
I have a huge backlog of games, but yeah, Resident Evil 2. But we should play that together. They're working on a remake of it, so it'd be cool to. I mean, we should play the original, but we could play the remake or something. Maybe stream that all together.
Yeah, we should just do an endurance run, all Resident Evils.
All right, that sounds terrible. I'm out.
You're out.
I'm out already.
You're out already. I think I'm done.
I've already given up.
We start with 0 and go up through 7. Is there 7 now? 6?
I'm not even playing. The only thing that's worse than these earlier ones now is like 6 and all that.
Yeah. No, we'll start with 0 and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll do Veronica X is the only additional one.
Place an item here.
And we'll get done with it in 4 years.
All right. This is the fun part. Press the button. Yes, I will press the button. He just waits.
So this is $20 on Steam, right?
This is $20 on Steam. You can also buy a dual pack. I think you can only buy the dual pack on PS4, and that's $40 for both.
It's how much?
40.
So why?
So
why
no
would
discount for buying both.
So why would you want to get a dual pack?
I think you have to. I don't think you can buy them separately unless you get the digital. Like if you want the physical version, it has to be. I should send up my gun too. Rebecca, you're useless.
So you're saying it's $40 for what though?
Are they working on a new Resident Evil? I don't remember them ever talking about a new one. I think 6 did pretty poorly, so I don't remember if they're even bothering to make a new one.
I almost think it doesn't even matter. I think they're gonna make one regardless of how well 6 did.
No, yeah, I think they'll continue to make them regardless of of the actual sales numbers, but or maybe 6 did well and then everyone was disappointed when it came out. I don't remember.
There was a lot of content in 6. It just wasn't that good.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing, because it's like they seem to really pack it full, but there's just nothing in there.
There were 4 separate stories that I think were like 6 to 8 hours each.
That's crazy. And most of them sucked.
Yeah. And they were like very different too. Like they weren't similar stories at all. Like, when you played as Chris, you were like a military guy. It turned into like a third-person shooter.
Yeah, one was like Gears of War almost, and then one was almost traditional in some ways, and I can't remember the other ones, but
Chris Leon, and apparently there was a girl. I can't remember who it was.
Wasn't that Nina or something? Oh no, I'm thinking of 5. All the ridiculousness that happened in 5.
6 was very ridiculous as well.
Yeah.
The monsters that you fought are like these deformed, humongous, over the top.
Crap! I keep hitting triangle
zombies.
To switch.
So it feels pretty solid, though.
Yeah, I mean, it feels exactly the same as before. I mean, that hasn't changed. It feels like the same game. Billy cannot use it. Billy can't combine herbs? Billy's a complete idiot. Oh, I have to be that stupid Rebecca.
Yeah, that sucks. Why don't you go back to the thing, send up the herbs to her so she can combine them, and she'll send them back down to you.
I'm not doing any of that. That all sounds like the worst. I don't know how long this has gone already, but it's way too long. Screw that map. There's a briefcase in there, but I'll come get that crap later.
For right now, you gotta beat that scorpion. So that's what they portray. They portray Rebecca being weak, but intelligent, and Billy is just dumb, kind of brawler guy.
Which is offensive, and I'm gonna make a video series about it.
Yep.
Because not all men are stupid lumberjacks.
Yeah, and not all, it's given the stereotype that if you are a bigger bamf and you work out or whatever, then you're stupid.
Yeah. Us bigger bamfs are always getting that negative. I'll come back and get that. I gotta fill up my inventory with healing items.
What triggers that cutscene, though? I thought you had to pick that up.
I think when I just go back out, doesn't it?
Oh, okay.
We'll find out.
Take that first aid spray over, like, the green herb.
Well, no, I just fill up with... Then I have 3 different healing items.
Oh, now you don't have anything. There are no spots left.
I have a ton of bullets.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, look at the painting real quick before you leave.
It's a very nice painting.
Oh, this is a nice painting. I can't even remember what Chris's part is in all of this. Or not Chris, Billy. Like, I don't even remember who he actually is or what went on. Ah, crap, I guess I do need the ice pick.
He's a convict.
Yeah, but I don't remember all the details. Like, as it goes on.
And how did Rebecca just automatically know? I don't even know how Rebecca got on the train. How did she automatically know that of who he was, or did she read something about him?
She got a radio call from... Can I drop this? She got a radio call from her superior officer. I guess it was a captain or something. And he was like, watch out for Billy. He killed 23 people. And she's like, 23? And that was kind of the end of the conversation. Oh, maybe I don't need the ice pick. Maybe I just didn't walk far enough. Whatever. Can I skip this?
Dude, you have to back off when he tries to hit you like that.
I don't have much time to back off, though. Like, what am I...
This isn't a game of dodging anyway, is it?
This is what I'm going to do. Run in here
dodge.
so I can reload. And if I ever need to use health. It's funny if you think about this in real life. It goes by this door, reloads. Alright.
I'm ready to go.
Back in the game. Rebecca's just casually waiting. Look at this. Billy is objectively stronger.
Yeah, he's stronger with his bullets.
Yeah. He can throw those bullets way harder, though. Like, the way he shoots it is just, like, way harder. I can't miss that!
How you doing?
Oh,
with your
crap!
health? Well, this is how you died last time.
Yeah. That's something Rebecca would do, though. She'd just stand there and be like, I wish Billy was here.
Just cry about it.
He just starts... Look at that, Billy. He's been hit how many times and he's still fine.
That's
He's
crazy.
still fine, girl.
Did you reload?
No. That's for pussies. That's for Rebecca. Rebecca needs to reload. Billy doesn't need to.
He just takes the bullets and throws at him.
Yeah, he just eventually starts throwing them. I can't ever dodge that stuff, so...
These boss fights in general are just so stupid.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm doing it right here. I'm gonna have to look this up on YouTube. Look at someone else's playthrough to make this video.
You only need holy crap, you only need like 100 shots in this thing.
I was almost positive that I used a shotgun against this thing back on the GameCube version, but...
There's no dodging this, man.
I guess Billy is finally hurt.
He can take a lot of hits from a scorpion.
A giant scorpion. Doesn't even hurt him. Doesn't even phase him. Doesn't even rip that sick, sweet wife beater he has on. Did they even use that? Alright, there we go. I'm getting
Reload
low.
your weapon.
Yeah, I don't do it in the menu though, Devin. I do it cool so I can see him drop the mag.
Oh. It's always cool to do it in the menu, though.
Yeah. It looks pretty tough when you go into your menu to do it. Like, I thought I had to push him back. I don't remember. I better defeat this stupid thing.
Though. You're flying around like crazy.
Yeah, that would hurt you a lot in real life. Oh, look at that. Billy. Oh, I thought I beat him. Yeah, I did. I got the achievement or something.
Yeah?
What's going on?
What is he doing? You on the ground now?
Yeah. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
walk through him.
Look at the way he's running. It hurts.
He's holding
Alright.
himself.
Let's go get Rebecca and we'll finish this crap. How long have we been recording? Too long.
40 minutes.
That's the worst. Pick up your dumb knife. Just quit looking at the trolley. Pick up the knife. Don't go out the door. Gosh darn it.
Now you remember the frustrations that we had back in the day.
Yeah.
Which I don't remember being frustrated about it, but maybe it's because we were just better at playing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, you kind of just put up with the crap at the time because,
You had nothing better to do.
yeah. Seriously, just pick... I don't even know why I need this knife, but I'll take it.
When you run out of ammo,
Crap, I didn't mean to change.
so you
She's
just stand there and slap.
she's standing there just staring at it. She got really excited because somebody was like picking up the stuff she was sending and sending the trolley back to her, and now she's just standing there waiting. She's totally confused why it won't come back.
Somebody was sending stuff. There's secretly the only other person
That she knows
on the
of.
train. Yeah.
I mean, think about that logically, though. If like if she goes in there, she has no idea that Billy is up there, and she just starts putting stuff in there, like mission critical stuff. Here's a key. I'll just put it up this trolley. Maybe someone will get it.
Yeah, in hopes that he gets it.
Hey, but that's Rebecca. What do you want from her?
Yeah, and realistically, I mean, fighting a huge scorpion is just not ideal. I would
Yeah.
not fight that scorpion if I came across it.
Yeah, it's just really not ideal. Here's that thing to open the, but I can't click on it. Gotta dance all around it to find the spot to click on it. This is kind of all there is. This is basically just a straight. It's probably the laziest remake you can make because it just looks a lot nicer. except they didn't bother doing that with the actual cutscenes, the ones that aren't in game. But other than that, you're just doing the same crap.
Now, when you said about that, looking at your map and you can see where you drop things, you actually have to acquire the map first to be able to do that, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you have to have the map in
place.
the area, but once you have the map in that area, then you can.
Yeah, because you're never given the map. You have to actually pick it up.
Right. It's a standard Resident Evil game, or it's you know, it's just Resident Evil 0 all over again, which is just a standard Resident Evil game.
Mm-hmm. They should have made a Resident Evil -1.
They probably will. Knowing Capcom, they probably will.
Well, seeing as our better games were our older ones, let's just keep going older.
What they should have done is just taken out these dumb loading screens, because I know they could have done it.
Oh, but the remaster?
Yeah, but of course, everyone's nostalgic for that crap. So.
You gotta stay true to the Resident Evil name.
Wait, where am I going? Where's Rebecca? Oh, I have to get Rebecca out. Oh, I have to send her the thing. Stop. Here you go. There's no way I knew you needed this, but here you go.
That is true.
She
I
said
just assume you need a screwdriver.
And ammo and herbs. I just sent her an ice pick back. It's
Thanks.
Like, here, Rebecca, kill yourself.
Send her a note, just do it.
Yep, got that. Oh, crap.
You actually have to go to your inventory and use it. Old school.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't have to do that with keys and stuff, but I forgot.
Yeah. To me, it didn't look like it was stuck at all.
Yeah. Also, what would that... She had to stick it in the keyhole. Here we go. Some action. There you go. You pumped?
I am pumped. Flame zombies are the best. Remember, you're supposed to wiggle your analog sticks.
I can't reload because I gave away all my ammo. No, you don't do that in this one, do you?
I thought you did.
I don't know.
When they grab onto you, you can like wiggle your analog sticks and then knock them off faster.
No.
Do a little wiggle wiggle.
Let's go.
All right, there you are.
Here we are. We're together. Yep. This is it. This is Resident Evil 0. I don't really have much else to say about it, other than
it's going to sell well because of all the people who are nostalgic about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see how the first one sold. Because I bought it, obviously.
The fourth one, 0.
I bought all those. I bought every single one of those.
Exactly.
Because I was nostalgic about it. Because I do like those games. The PC version, the HD PC version of Resident Evil 4 is actually really good and very much worth the money. Would I say these games are worth the money? I don't know. I guess if you really love this series and you really want to play this again, then sure. But I don't know. For me, it just kind of... I always left it in my mind, the back of my mind, like, oh yeah, I do like those games. And then, like, playing this again, I'm like, I'm not really sure if I do like it. So
you almost don't want to revisit them because you don't want to taint your view of what they used to be.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. I feel like I'm still going to try to keep playing it, but I don't have much motivation. There's a lot of other good stuff that's out right now that's worth playing, so I don't know. Whatever. Here we go. Resident Evil, the end.
They're going to definitely remaster the second and the third one. They just got to remaster all of them.
They're remaking the second one right now. So
yeah, that was like a community thing, right? Like everyone like came in and like
no, that was, but there's an actual official remake happening.
Rather than a remaster, you mean?
Yeah, they're remaking it from the ground up. I don't know if they're like remastering it, like, or if it's going to be a remake, kind of like the Final Fantasy VII remake. I'm not really sure about the details of that, but
that'd be pretty sweet.
Something like that's happening. Anyway, we'll end it here because what else is there to do? Oh, here's it. Well, I gotta show this off real quick. This This great co-op puzzle. So I tell her, don't follow me. I'll stand here. Oh wait,
And she
is
follows you
following me.
anyway.
Don't follow me. And I'll move her over here. And then I release the lever with him.
And she takes the gun.
And then I have to switch to her. And she takes the gun. After you stare at it for a while. There we go. There you go. There's your co-op.
And then if you want to read the manual, you can do that as well.
Yeah. Just for funsies.
This way.
That's Resident Evil 0. Thanks, Devin.
Wow, I'm exhausted. Thanks, Jared. That's 50 minutes I'll never get back.